So, I just recorded this entire video several times, and I realized that my Blue Yeti microphone was not plugged in any of those times. So, I am very sorry about the audio quality for this video. It is going to be bad. I will fix that next time, but I've just recorded this. I've said this script so many times that I'm just going with what I got now. So, apologies in advance. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Angelica Pickles and welcome back to the channel. Before I get too into today's video, I just want to say that we hit our subscriber goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by April 1st. I'm so elated, I'm so happy, and I cannot thank you guys enough for doing what you do for me and helping out the channel as much as you do. It really, really encourages me to continue doing this and to continue making videos for you guys. So if you aren't already, please hit that subscriber button. I have not set a new subscriber goal yet. I will do that soon. And I also wanted to state that this video is not my 1,000 subscriber special video. That's probably going to be my next upload or one of my next 2 uploads. It's going to be a bigger project that I'm working on. So I hope to get that for you guys out as soon as possible. But just thank you guys so much for the support that you give me. I honestly could not thank you guys enough. So yeah. Now with that out of the way, let's dive into the weird world of Disney mockbusters. Now if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know that I already have a video about Ratatoing up on my channel. However, it was going to be for a series called Media's Worst Moments, where I just go and discuss the worst of what's happening in the media. But I decided to scratch that series, and so I decided that I would revisit Ratatoing after seeing a spike in Ratatoing videos by other content creators recently, and so I decided that I should make my own, and I should re-review the movie. So without further ado, let's hop right into Ratatoing.
A marvelous city, land of sun and heat, with one of the most beautiful urban skylines in the world. This is a prosperous city. That's where our story takes place, in the heart of this city.
We get it. We're in a city. I understand that aspect. This whole thing is just a really bad introduction to the movie. Also, you know this popular city that they keep talking about? Yeah, well, you're not going to see it again because they literally do not mention it for the entire rest of the film. So why did they emphasize it at the beginning? Who the fuck knows? The next 15 minutes of this movie, no joke, just talks about how great this restaurant is.
Oh, I must say that smells delicious.
Did you have any doubts, sir?
There's no doubt about that here. Their food is always guaranteed to be delicious. We came from a great distance because everyone we heard from said the food is great at Ratatoing.
Boy, that's the truth. It was my second cousin Vinny who told me about this great restaurant. Whenever he travels to the city on business, he always eats at the Ratatoing.
It's divine, don't you agree, Oscar?
Yes, Maria Liche, just divine.
Indeed, this restaurant is very good, Maria Liche.
Instead of taking time to get to know the characters like any normal film would do, the director of this movie just decided, hey, this restaurant's the shit. And you could tell that the restaurant is the shit because our main character, the chef Marcel Toing, is seen stirring the same damn pot in every single time that he is on the screen. Once the director finally decides that she wants the plot to kick in, we learn that these 4 rats are a part of a competing restaurant. And instead of worrying about their own restaurant, they decide to give their opposing restaurant money to try and figure out the secret recipe. This is the dumbest plan ever. Why would you just give your opponent free money? This sounds like some dumb shit Plankton would come up with. Then, this thing happens.
Come on, Greg, it's time.
why are they moaning? Also, I love how this scene reuses animation within the same scene. Like, I know the animation is really tough work, but this just ain't it.
Hey, shh.
Greg, you good, buddy? Why was this included at all? This film lasts 44 minutes in total, and this includes the ending credits and the beginning credits, and you still find time to have over half of this movie be filler. But uh-oh, when the evil rat lady goes back, she decides to walk all the way into the kitchen and spots Marcel stealing food from the human restaurants. So instead of doing the smart thing, which would just be to go to the same human place that Marcel goes to, the rats decide to get together and do this thing. And this scene goes on forever. They cause a scene and get the humans to set rat traps in their restaurant now. Congratulations, you just made everything fucking harder on yourselves, you stupid idiots.
After the confusion, everything eventually settled back to normal once again. But 1 week later...
I think this movie just forgot that it had a narrator for a second. Like, I don't know why you would just bring him in for like 2 seconds, but I guess that's where this film wants to go. It's like a YouTube cut in an actual film. Why does everybody in this movie walk weird? Also, why is her mouth open like that? She's not even speaking when she walks in. After another montage of reused animation, Marcel and the gang notice that there are rat traps. Not because of how they look, but because Marcel's dumbass decided to go ahead and set one off. You could have got yourself killed out there, man. Or rat, I guess. He does spot a chocolate bar on the other hand, and then this happens.
I'm getting it. I got it. I think we have company.
What do you mean?
Can't talk now.
Ah! What is that thing? That is not a cat. You cannot tell me in any universe that that looks like a cat. They did not sit down and animate that and say, this looks like a cat. Does this look like a cat to you? I didn't think so either. I get that this company is trying to rip off Pixar's hit movie Ratatouille, but I don't remember the spawn of Satan being in Ratatouille. We then get to hear the Four's master plan that they decide to say very loudly at the restaurant that they're trying to steal customers from.
Looks to me like we did it. The customers are really beginning to take notice. Our plan worked. Look how empty this place is.
Also, why are you guys still eating there? You're a part of the problem. The two male mice of the Four decide to follow Marcel and the gang into the kitchen the next time that they go in. After a third action sequence, we get to the grand finale of this movie. Marcel's big idea is that he decides to call for the cat to come over. Another chase scene with the cat happens as Greg and Carol get some cheese. They're confronted by the two male evil mice, and then this interaction occurs.
Give us everything you have in your bags and make it quick. And we do mean everything you've got.
But why? Don't you think there's enough cheese here for all of us? Go get your own, but watch out for the traps.
You're absolutely right.
Why can no one voice act in this movie? Like, this movie doesn't just have nobodies voice acting in it. Greg is played by Mike Pollock, aka Dr. Eggman from the Sonic Boom series. These guys should know better. So the way that this movie wraps up is extremely confusing because they decide not to really explain anything at all. Marcel apparently tames the cat, even though we do not get to see him do so. The movie ends with the cat getting free food from Marcel's restaurant and the two evil male mice getting sent to lab for experiments. You probably think that part is a joke too, but no, that's actually how the movie ends.
I heard those rats of ours were sent to an out-of-town laboratory.
Oh, you know I miss them so much, it just breaks my little heart.
And on that bright note, Ratatoing has come to an end. So, what even was this movie? It was a big mess made by this studio called Video Brinquedo, which is now currently out of business, where they would make mockbuster films of Disney films just from seeing the trailers for the movies, and then they'd make an entire film based off of it before the release of the actual Pixar or Disney movie, and then they would release it in their home country, which I believe is Brazil, and they would be able to make a ton of money off of it. And it sucks because they are just completely ripping off something, and they're not even doing a good job of doing so. I highly regret watching this again, but I thought it would be good content for a video, and I think it was, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And now with that out of the way, a word from our sponsor. Big Brother the Game is a game based on the hit television game show, where you can compete against other individuals in a social experiment for a chance to win up to $1 million. In the game, you will compete for head of household, nominate 2 people, play in the power of veto to save yourself from elimination, and vote to evict 1 person every day until there's only 1 person remaining. You then move up to another tier to compete against other former winners. The people who make it to the top tier will be the ones to have a chance to win the money. Use the link in the description below today to download the game. Thanks once again to Big Brother the Game for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to set a new subscriber goal pretty soon, and I'm going to have that 1,000 subscriber special up for you guys hopefully within the next 2 weeks. So just a big thank you to everything that you guys have done for the channel. It really helps, and it also helps if you like and share the video, and also comment down below what you guys want to see next, because frankly, I'm running out of ideas. So comment down below what you want to see, and I can try to make anything happen. Join me next time where I jerk off to Mike Myers' performance in The Cat in the Hat. Bye-bye.
Precisely.